Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Evelyn and I've had autoimmune diseases all my life, and this is what my videos normally are about. They're normally about autoimmune conditions and similar conditions and other health conditions, as well as natural remedies. Okay, the best remedies for our sicknesses are normally natural ones. So today I'm going to talk about long COVID. So long COVID, what is it exactly? A lot of people have long COVID, and most of these people are people that have been sick with the COVID disease. So long COVID is when you no longer have the virus in your body, when you are supposed to be completely healed because you no longer have the virus, but you continue with symptoms. You continue with all sorts of symptoms, and you're still unable to go back to work. You're still bedridden in some cases. It's has become quite a serious case in some cases. So people have issues like fatigue, a lot of fatigue, depression or just depressed mood, hair loss, memory loss, inability to think clearly, to think well, to think at all like before, headaches, colds, loss of sense of smell, breathing issues, general malaise issues, and really it is quite a lamentable state. It's no way to be. I read of a lady who could hardly walk more than 100 meters. That's being really debilitated, so that you can't even do exercise to get better. You would have to, it's quite a problem. And so I would like to say that there are two things one needs to do if you have this long COVID. They are virtually like secrets because I don't see them being talked about much at all in the press or even on YouTube, which I see a lot. I've seen quite a few videos on this. So you need, first of all, to make sure that you have enough iodine. All right, a lot of people in the West, in the Western countries, almost all of them that have long COVID are reporting a lot of fatigue. And we know that people in the West out here, Europe, the Americas, we have a problem with iodine. Most of us have an iodine deficiency. You find that over 50% of the populations out here in the West have a problem with iodine deficiency. This is not the case for the Asians who take seaweed all the time, because seaweed is the richest source of natural iodine. So for example, when I've checked with the Japanese, they also have long COVID, but they are not reporting fatigue. Fatigue is not something they are reporting almost at all. They will have all the other symptoms, olfactory loss. They can no longer smell their food. They are depressed, headaches, memory loss, and such, but not fatigue. And that's what then makes me think definitely the issue is that, the Japanese, they take seaweed all the time, then they don't have that issue, because fatigue is a crisis of energy. It's an energy crisis, and iodine is the one item that regulates energy in our bodies. It's responsible for the metabolism of the body. It works with the thyroid glands, and you find that then without enough iodine, you can very easily get into issues of fatigue. All right. In fact, also people who have fibromyalgia, if they have enough iodine, that problem actually will disappear slowly by slowly. So definitely I should want to suggest check your iodine levels, and at the end of this video I'll also tell you about a product, a seaweed product which has natural iodine that you can try to use. First of all, you might want to check if you have enough iodine. You could do a test. The other issue is that a lot of people who have this long COVID are women, a lot more than men. Almost, quite a lot more. And this, it is thought, would be because a lot more women also report autoimmune conditions than men. So it's also being thought that the long COVID has something to do with autoimmunity. Alright, it is thought that in a bid to try and ward off the disease, there might have been a complication called cytokine storm. And cytokine storm is whereby the body overreacts, and then it also starts at the immunity system of the body overreacts, and then it starts actually attacking healthy organs in the body. Alright, and that might continue a little more than afterwards, or at least it leaves your immune system compromised, sick, weak, or broken. Being a long haul patient of autoimmune conditions, these are lifelong conditions. If you have autoimmune conditions, nobody knows why you have them, but you can manage them better. This is what I've tried to do with myself. So this would be people who have, then they would have their immunity compromised, and they will find that they're in a state of autoimmune conditions, or they have gotten into it. They might never ever have had it before, or maybe they had a little and weren't aware, and now it's a lot worse. So if you have autoimmune conditions, I was lucky enough to come across a good line of health products which also explained about this autoimmunity issue. And when you are autoimmune, it is that your immunity is sick, weak, broken. Your autoimmunity is just not working as before. It's just sick, right? Definitely, and as you grow older, of course, it gets worse. You pick up more and more autoimmune things. It can virtually kill you off. It's normally a very serious sort of condition if you don't, take care of it well enough. So if you have any autoimmune conditions, it's that your autoimmunity is broken, it's weak, it's sick. Probably after a cytokine storm, it might leave your immunity broken, compromised. You therefore need to strengthen it, put it back to its healthy state. Alright, and this can definitely be done by strengthening it. Alright, in this case you would need to use something like quercetin. Quercetin is one of the most potent autoimmune plants that kind of to give the autoimmunity. It's also a natural antihistamine, so it's it has this very holistic approach to treating you. So quercetin, I'll include a product down here which has, first of all, it's a seaweed, so it has plenty of iodine. Alright, check if you have enough iodine. If you don't, use it, get it, use it. And the product has also been added quercetin. So definitely this quercetin will help to repair your immune system and put it at a healthy level, and definitely I hope that you can start seeing that your symptoms will start falling off, will start disappearing. Alright, so this product is kelp. It has kelp, it has laminaria kelp. And laminaria, again, what's good about it is that kelp in general, seaweed in general, it has a lot of, it's nutrient dense, so it has a lot of nutrients. You'll find it has the minerals and the vitamins. It has iodine, selenium, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, iron, cobalt, and many more, up to about 20 minerals. It has the vitamins as well, A, B, C, D, E, K. it has omega 3 and 6. It has complex vitamins like B6, B12, and bioflavonoids, which are healthy plant substances that are beneficial to our body as well. It helps with gut health, all right, because other people who have the long COVID also have digestive issues. And it's not a wonder, because when you have autoimmune conditions, you also are down with digestive issues. Then it has been added quercetin. All right, this is from Siberian larch tree. It's been added on, so it has those two items. The quercetin should help you to really put your immunity back to a healthy state. So I put down this item. It's a gel. It's a laminaria gel. It's Vertera gel. It's produced by Vertera company. This gel has been harvested in a very uncontaminated part of the Siberian Sea with the supervision of scientists. Then they have patented a way in which they process it, and package it. They process it in a special way to break it down well, because as people in the West, we lack an enzyme that the Asians have developed, and because we don't eat seaweed much, we lack an enzyme to digest seaweed. And so this gel is all ready to absorb, and we get to absorb it at 90%. When you absorb something at 90%, you very easily will see its effects. Otherwise, because a lot of us, those who have been getting the frozen seaweed, you find that you can't absorb more than 15% of it, because it comes natural and our bodies are unable to break it down. We lack that one enzyme. So I should like to say, if you have long COVID, don't give up. Don't give up. Check what's wrong with yourself. First, you check the iodine, how much of it you have in the body. You can check with your doctor at the pharmacy probably. I know there's an iodine test people can do. Check that up. I think it's called an iodine patch test. Check how much iodine you have. If you don't have it, you should be getting this product. Alright, you just get it from the link. You order it up, you should get it within a week or less. Alright, then obviously also you will need to strengthen your immune condition, because you might have an autoimmune problem. Alright, that's what it has been taught to her. And definitely I think it's no wonder this product, it comes from a high quality health line called Vertera product. It's no wonder it's been developed by scientists. It looks like if you use it well, it might just help you out with your COVID issue. The other thing about iodine is that it's a detox. Alright, so it's a very effective detox. It will wash out all the free radicals, toxins, accumulated wastes, even heavy metals. Iodine together with sulfur will clean out your body of heavy metals and all sorts of wastes, and clean out your liver and leave you healthy. I remember when I used it myself, I got feeling lighter. I felt much lighter, and even I could see I was much better. My face, of course, I had a lot of eczema, and all my face lit up a bit. You could see there's a healthier glow than before. You could see that certainly something very positive has happened. So we can get sulfur very easily from cabbage, from garlic and the garlic family, the cabbage family, or call us again cruciferous. It's not so difficult to get. But what about iodine? The best source of iodine is seaweed. Okay, there could be quite a few other things like eggs and others, but the best and the most plentiful source is seaweed. So try out that product, and I wish you the very best of health. We deserve to be healthy.